Hi, it's Nadine with Total Life Consulting, and today we're going to talk about Thanksgiving. I love Thanksgiving. I love spending time with family. I love the food. What I don't love is waking up the next morning and feeling sick and feeling bloated and feeling lethargic and feeling guilty, and none of that is necessary. I have come up with 5 things that have helped me overcome that. And here's the bottom line: overeating on Thanksgiving Day is not going to make you fat. It's one bad meal. One bad meal will not make us fat, right? Just like one good meal won't make us skinny or healthy. But the problem is it sets this dangerous pattern of holiday gorging, followed by seasonal guilt and a few unnecessary pounds. So this year, let's choose to not do that. And I have 5 simple and effective concepts. I used to go into Thanksgiving with this restrictive mentality, this I am not allowed to eat this or that, and that doesn't serve me. Now I go into it with I choose to eat healthy because it makes me feel better. Because I'm curious what it would be like to go through a holiday season without overindulging versus because I have to or I'm supposed to or I don't want to gain weight or no restrictive thinking. And then the other proper mentality is just this is not my last meal on earth. I will eat tomorrow, so I don't have to treat it that way. The second thing that's really helped me is just working backwards. I know how I want to feel when I go to bed that night. So think about that. How do you want to feel when you go to bed that night? Or how do you want to feel when you wake up the next morning about Thanksgiving? And then work backwards. In order for me to feel this way, what choices do I choose to make during the day on Thanksgiving? What will I do different? And realize only you know that answer. I don't know that answer for you. Only you really truly know what you need and what your body needs. You just have to listen to it. Our body will tell us exactly what we need. We just actually have to be good listeners. And we have to honor that. Which goes into my next point, which is just being aware. One of the things that has really helped me is just realizing that my body is God's temple, meaning God is trusting me. I am a steward of my body. And He's trusting me to take very good care of it. He's trusting that I will treat it the way that it needs to be treated. The fourth mentality is just mindful versus mindless eating. See, where I get into trouble, or where I got into trouble, is when I did a lot of this mindless eating. I wasn't thinking, I was just shoving food in my mouth. And so think ahead. Think ahead. Where and when do you mindlessly eat? What are some of your triggers? Is it when there's snacks in front of you? Is it when you've had too much to drink? Is it when you're around certain relatives? And be aware of those triggers and make the decision to practice mindful eating. There is no better time to start practicing mindful eating, to think and to enjoy the meal and to look at it like a piece of art and really savor the experience versus just shoveling food in our mouth and getting a stomach ache. The next concept is healthy choices. I'm just going to ramble some healthy choices that have helped me eating small amounts. So, the way that I design my plate is I try to put more than half of my plate is healthy, green, colorful vegetables. Not vegetables loaded with a bunch of dressing. And then the rest, I eat what I want, but I just eat a little bit. And I enjoy it and I savor it and I make every bite last. The other thing is just eating before, meaning do not go into Thanksgiving starving. I know in the past I used to say, okay, well, I'm just going to wait to eat till tonight because I'm going to eat so much. And then I would go in starving and I would just eat in excess, which is not what I want to do. Chewing well, drinking lots of water, limiting my alcohol. That makes me gain more weight, and when I drink a lot of alcohol, I usually make choices that I usually wouldn't make or that I regret, and I usually end up eating more. So limiting my alcohol, working out before, if you're able to do that, that helps me because it's taking care of my body. It just kind of gives me momentum going into that Thanksgiving meal. Giving myself 20 minutes before I have seconds. So I eat my food And I try to eat till I'm satisfied, not until I'm full. So I try to get to a 5 or a 6 versus to a 10. And then I stop and I give myself 20 minutes. And if I'm hungry in 20 minutes, I can eat again in 20 minutes. But I wait because it takes a little while for my tummy to tell my brain what I need. So I give my body that time. The biggest thing is this is not my last meal on earth, because it's not my last meal on earth. This is Thanksgiving. This is a time for gratitude. This is a time for family. This is a time to be a good steward of my blessings. This is a time for me to enjoy my blessings and to be a blessing, not to overeat and abuse my body and then have regrets. Choose to have a healthy and a happy Thanksgiving this year. If you like this video, if it helped you in any way, give me a thumbs up, and you can subscribe to our YouTube channel. We would love to have you. And you can also visit us at totallifeconsulting.com.